we're going to be taking a policy training. I'll set it up either so the camera can see it, or I'll explain what's happening. We're going to go through this YouTube sensitivity training together because they remove content. I don't even want to tell you what it was because it's ridiculous. I can appeal it, which they would accept my appeal. They've done this in the past. I just explained to them, no, it's not. I'm not. That's crazy. Like, what do you guys think? What you guys were thinking? What? And they do remove it. So I wake up early usually. I go get coffee, and there's something in the microwave that I don't want to start. This is a true story. I go downstairs. There's an older lady down there, and we drink coffee. I'd never have anything to complain about, and I finally had something, and I'm like, I'm making mushroom risotto last night. The recipe calls for it to be microwaved. Let's see. It's on here somewhere, dude. How exciting. 15 to 17 minutes. You guys getting that stuff, dude? Unbelievable. That's what I said. I did that. I pulled a Tony Hinchcliffe on it. I said, you expect me to eat that after being in the microwave for 15 to 17 minutes? I don't think so. Is that even edible at that point? Nothing lives in the microwave for that long. And she's just digging it. She's like, I know, unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. I can't sleep in. I have no chill in me. Some people that sleep in, they are chill people. Like, I have absolutely zero. I like get angry if I can't sleep in for some reason. That was going for 35 minutes. That's what the recipe calls for, dude. All right. Ready for this sensitivity training? This is going to be awesome, dude. I can't wait. Woo! Let's go! I'm kidding. All right. About the training. Can you guys even see this crap, dude? I'll read it to you guys. About the training, we want you to create and share your content confidently. In this training, you will see scenarios related to the policy that you violated. You have unlimited attempts to get it right. Oh, do I? I have unlimited attempts. Great, because I'm stupid. I can't get anything right, YouTube. All right, next. Did they think I did a sexual? I swear to God, this is the first thing that came up, dude. They think I sexually did some misconduct or something. Siggy uploads content of people using sex toys for sexual stimulation to see who can reach orgasm on camera the fastest. That's my content. Everybody, grab a dildo and let's go quick. Whoever... What then? I'm not joking. That's the first policy training question that came up. How is that a question? That's not a question. That's a statement. Hold on. That's literally a statement. Siggy uploads content. Question number 1. Siggy uploads content of people using sex toys for sexual stimulation. You guys getting this stuff? To see who can reach orgasm first on camera. Wouldn't be me. I'm kidding. Is this a violation? Yeah, dude. This is Pornhub? I thought this was YouTube. I'm going to say yes. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll keep you guys. I'm going to say yes, this is a violation. Let's check the answer, dude. That's correct. Whew. That was a close call, dude. Okay. For people that just jumping on, this is policy training that YouTube is to get rid of a community guideline. I'm not talking about it. It was ridiculous. I can easily appeal it. And I've done this in the past, and they've always appealed it, and it went through. I've never had it fail, actually. But they offered me policy training this time. So I'm taking the policy training for those who are just jumping in. That was the first question. I'm not making this up. Policy training. Siggy uploads content of people using sex toys for sexual stimulation to see who can reach orgasm on camera the fastest. Because everybody's doing that stuff. Whew. Thank God I got that question right. All right, question number 2. What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Are you kidding me? What is YouTube talking about? Me? Did you just read the question? How dare you, Brock Lesnar, whatever your name is? I usually am nice to people. That was a ridiculous comment. What's wrong with you, dude? Don't you use dildos to orgasm first and then film it? No, I don't. Brockachu apparently does. What? How dare you? So Robert posts a video that's, oh my God. They think I did a sexual misconduct here. I swear to God. This is the next question. Robert posts a video that shows someone nude on a beach without their consent. Robert, good old Robert, dude, never fails to amaze us, right? He should be in jail. He should be jailed, dude. Yes, that's a violation and it breaks the law. That's crazy, dude. You can't film someone nude on a beach without their consent. Okay. Want to check the answer, guys? Yeah, now people are getting it. This is insane. That's right. This example violates our policy because we don't allow content that contains voyeurism. That's some like kind of, you have to be involved in sex stuff for like, you have to be an adult almost to understand what voyeurism even is. It's a kink. So why is YouTube making me educate? Why are they doing this? What did I do wrong, dude? You're making me talk about voyeurism. Question number 3. A news organization uploads a segment about sexual spanking. Sorry if there's any women in there. This is too graphic for me. They show adults engaging in spanking while clothed. The video's title and description explain the topic and who is engaging in the act. Within the video, the news reports provides in-depth details about the fetish and the science behind it. No comment. Select all correct answers. This video violates the policy because fetishes are not allowed on YouTube. Well, I have a fetish for policy training, and they're letting me do it. This video doesn't violate the policy because the news organization included sufficient details such as who the people were, why they were doing it, and this. I would say that's probably right. This video violates the policy. That's correct. We're allowed to spank. What's going on here? I don't know either, dude. This is literally policy. What's up? Richard Pictures -I8Q. What's going on here? No clue. This is policy training that, again, I don't know when people jump on lives where they jump in. This is policy training that YouTube is not requiring me to do. It's either this or appeal. And I repeated myself about 12 times on here already. I have appealed all of them. Every time that something comes up, I go, that's not what I meant at all. That's actually you were thinking really weird. YouTube, that's crazy. And they go, oh, sorry. And they grant the appeal. This time I got an option to do policy training. And I'm showing you guys I didn't know. I'm reacting to it in real time. I didn't know what it was. So again, I know it's insane. I know this is crazy. They're talking about voyeurism, spanking, crazy sex stuff. It's insane. So anyways, we're going to proceed. Yes, that's correct. We do allow fetish content. I swear to God, this is the actual policy training. If the video has educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context, which I am an artiste, if you guys didn't know, this is an artistic live stream. Who's doing it and why the title, description, and video. So if you basically say this is Jeff spanking Rachel, and they have fetish problems. They love spanking each other. That's okay as long as they're fully clothed. The video would be age restricted but not removed. Okay, thanks YouTube. Question 4. I know, Riley Gallo. I'm telling you, I'm as baffled as you. A movie has and they're not questions, by the way. It says question 1, question 2. They're statements, or it's telling you a fetish story. You guys are funny. All right, so a movie has a central romance scene in which the lead characters are in their underwear. Ooh, why is it all sexual stuff? The characters get into bed and under the covers have sex. A fan uploads a reaction video. Reaction video! Whoa! A reaction video with a clip of the scene. The video's description has the movie's name, director, lead actors, and year it was produced without overly sexualized language, and gives details about the sex scene, what's happening in the plot, when this happens, and then a commentary of what the fans think. Is this a violation? Well, yeah. They didn't talk about, there's no fetish content. It needs more fetish content. Is this a violation? I would say no, but it's also not a question. So the question is really this. There's a sexual romance scene where the lead characters are in their underwear. And in the description, they don't overly provide sexual descriptions. Is that a violation? No. Let's check the answer. Correct. Maybe I didn't need policy training. I'm 4 for 4, dude. Ballin'. Come on, dude. So, all right, question 5. It's shown, I know it's early here. I woke up, that was the beginning, I explained. Anyways, the whole thing is policed by robots. Of course. Welcome to 20. It absolutely is. That's an astute observation. It really is. I think it's like AI algorithms and it can't be, dude, it has to be. And then I think this was made up by robots too. Sexual stuff, they're like what's edgy? What's edgy that people would need to be trained on policy-wise? A robot came up with this, or someone from like India. All right, question number 5. Breyer makes a compilation of all his favorite videos of people dancing. So far, so good. Maybe question 5 won't contain fetish content. In the video, he zooms in on the dancer's breasts. Every question, dude. Oh, this is sexual themes. Policy. Okay, this is sexual themes. This is a policy information training. He zooms in on the dancer's breasts. He also replays his favorite part that shows someone twerking. That's my favorite part of the whole thing, when they twerk. Can you guys do the twerking thing? I gotta zoom in on their breasts. The video's title is Sexiest Dances on the Internet right now. Is this a violation? I would say no. Oh, I'm gonna try again. I get unlimited. I got that wrong. I said that wasn't a violation. And then the answer is, Breyer uploaded a video that zoomed in on a dancer's breasts. Yes, it's a violation. Do you guys think I'm crazy weird now? He No, that's perfectly fine to zoom in on someone's breast. That's right. In this example, Breyer uploaded a video that zoomed in on a dancer's breast, upload a title with sexual language, and loop the content to focus on the sexual. We don't allow videos that aggregate content that's meant for sexual gratification. Gotcha. All right. Hey, so maybe you guys can answer the next one, because they're actually kind of hard. Bryn manages a museum's YouTube channel. Each episode is about a different topic in the art world. And one video's topic is ancient Japan. At one point, Bryn shows a painting from the 18th century in which people are engaged in sex acts. She explains the name of the artist, the title of the painting, and gives information about the style of work. In the video's description, she writes descriptions of all the artwork that appears in the video. What? Do you guys know? Oh, it's not even a yes or no. This video doesn't violate policy. I don't even know that's not even a question. Do you got, I'll let you guys, is it the video violates policy because it's not artistic content? Can't be that. The video violates the policy because it shows sexual acts. That's not, I don't think any of these are true. Yeah, me either. And I did 2 answers and I said, almost there. You need 1 more. So I'll just do, it doesn't violate. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking man. Hey, you know what's weird? I can say the F word, but I can't say a female dog. Isn't that weird on YouTube? I find that very strange. I know that because first time I got to Austin, Texas, I had a video where I said that and instantly demonetized. I don't know. There's so many rules. Like, so if anyone's interested in doing YouTube or, you know, other platforms, I don't know if I'm allowed to even promote other platforms. Really, like, I wish I would have done this. And it's good not to use your name. People ask Ross and Nazareth, what's the name? I'm from Nazareth. Ross is my first name. You know, the whole idea, like Joe Rogan says, he used to say, like, just use your name. What the heck's up with a stage name? It's not honest. Dude, it's 2026. You use your real name, good luck. You'll get fired at HR, dude, for saying something innocuous. You know, it's good to not use your first and last name, I would say, in 2026. I think everyone can agree upon that, dude. That would be crazy. I don't know. People still do it, but I mean, I don't know. It's easier to not. And then Ross and Nazareth is also silly because, you know, Jesus of Nazareth, and that's where I'm from. So we have to get past this. This is like a game right now, dude. This is our mission. We have to get past question number 6. It's really messing me up. The video violates policy. I'll try it. Okay. Answer 2 and 3 are incorrect, so it would be 1 and 4. No? It has to be this. You're almost there. 1 is correct. 4 is incorrect. Okay, try again. Sorry for making. I mean, this is a trick question, dude. I look like an idiot, probably. They all think I'm dumb now. Question number 7. I'm not gonna do, unless I know I will live stream the whole thing if it's interesting to people. Because who else is doing this? People will go, oh, I had to do policy training. Oh no! Not me, dude. I go, ha, this is gonna be funny. It's gonna be legitimately interesting to me to understand what the policy training is, and then it behooves me that it's all about sexual stuff. It's almost like, you know, you can't say the R word right now, but people now just say R word. And they totally bypass it, and it almost makes it worse. When you restrict and like try and control and censor someone's speech, you'll get around it, and it makes other people go, why are you controlling and restricting and censoring this person? Like, only weirdos do that. And then now we have 2026 and we're taking policy training on YouTube. That's what really happens. It seems like it's kind of a good idea at one point to be like, well, you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. True. That's true. And you should be an adult and regulate your own emotions and not let other people dictate how you feel. That's also true. Both are true. One's a masculine, you should regulate your own emotions and toughen up. And the feminine is, you really shouldn't hurt people's feelings in the perfect world. I believe both. Like, I really do. Like, I get it, and I also think it's silly. That's what I'm saying. Nushi is a journalist filming a story about different kinds of protests across the world. Could you imagine being in Minneapolis right now, by the way? This is on protest. And being like, I have a brick. This is for the Democratic Party. Ah! You throw a brick through a window. This is for Kamala Harris. Ah! You throw a brick right through a window. Yeah, I feel good about myself. No, this is insane stuff to be protesting. This is all for the Democratic Party. Where are the ICE agents at? It's crazy. They're not doing it for the Democratic Party. I know. Look, I feel really sad for the people that died in Minneapolis. This is our own country. I get, like, I don't want to be like, Democrats are stupid. I think that the people protesting maybe aren't Democrats, or they have really low IQs, or they're paid to be there, or they're coerced. Something happened where they didn't. Who would do that in their right mind? They go, I'm going to take a brick. This is for Joe Biden's presidency. Ha! And throw it. No one. It's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Does anyone? Yeah, it's crazy. It's legitimately crazy. And no one's stopping to say, what? This is for the Democratic Party. March on. Shut up. And then people go, and they try and sensationalize it on the news and go, this person was defenseless. This lesbian, blue-haired lesbian, totally defenseless. And then I believe that. Like, when that story came out, I believe that. And people should believe whatever they want. I'm not telling anyone to believe anything. And it's also true that that ICE agent was hospitalized for being run over by the blue-haired chick. He had injuries because she tried to kill him with her car. That's debatable because you have to prove intent. Did she intend to hurt him, or was she trying to speed away? That's where lawyers would get involved. I'm not a lawyer. However, he did have injuries from being hit by her car. That's also true. And he's been hit by cars in the past, so I don't know if it's him or fool me once. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I agree. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. When someone asks me about how do you deal with Democrats, I deal with them the same way as I deal with Republicans. I think they're both insane. Could you imagine being you have that much conviction about something that has nothing to do with you, and you were coerced by sensationalized news and adults and policies that you'll never. Venezuela? Have you been to Venezuela? When's the last time you went to Venezuela? Pretty much never. I don't know anyone that has, actually. But yet we're all supposed to care about it. Right. So this is actually affecting me in real time. This policy training, it could affect you guys. You guys use the YouTube platform, right? It's like no one cared about abortion rights until they were actually like, hey, they could take them away. And then people are like, oh, this actually affects me now. And then I can see someone going, yeah, I should get involved. Whatever you feel about it. Maybe you're pro-life. Maybe you're pro-abortion. I don't care about the politics. I'm just saying, until it affects you, once it affects you, I can see you getting, you care about it. And this is for Biden. You throw a brick through a window. But until that point, I don't get it. People came from all over the country, and they're like, this is my community. There's like a lot of protesters that are out of state. Okay, anyways, you guys probably know more about this stuff than I do. What am I saying? I'm not apolitical. Let's just leave it at that. All right, so this is the seventh question here. This is question number 7. Can you guys see this? You might have to help me with this question. Nushi is a journalist filming a story of different kinds of protests across the world. One segment depicts... You guys getting this stuff? Yeah, I feel... Riley Gallo, I agree. It's too much. People are dying. Isn't that sad? It's our own country. Nushi is a journalist filming a story about different kinds of protests across the world. One segment depicts nude protests. That's what they should do in Minneapolis. I can get down with that. We're all going to get naked and march. That sounds cool. On the street. And someone's like, and bricks for Biden. You're like, no, dude, just the nude part. She interviews different protesters and the causes they're fighting for. Throughout the interview, she discusses the topic. I don't think that... Okay, it does. But they weren't nude yet. Okay, this is what it says. Does it violate the policy? The way I read it, and I hate to be a stickler for facts on the training policy. The way I read it, she wasn't protesting nude. She was talking about nude protest. So it wouldn't violate the policy because there's a policy against nudity. Not for male nipples for some reason, but for female nipples. That behooves me as well. Why can't a male, well, breasts are sexualized. You sexualize breasts. I think women could, like Brad Pitt has a great body in Fight Club that women think he's hot. Is that not sexualizing a male body? Well, it's not as intense. It's like, what are you talking about? How are you measuring this stuff? Who made these weird laws? And in New York City, women can walk topless. Interesting. This video, policy because nudity is not allowed on YouTube. I don't know. I hate these ones that are not true or false, and there could be multiple answers that are right. The video violates the policy because Nushi, where are you getting these names, dude? Nushi didn't blur the protesters' nudity or give context about the news piece. I'm going to say it violated the policy. Let's see if that's right. You're almost there. Answer 2 is incorrect. Okay. So the real answer is the video doesn't violate policy because nudity is shown with sufficient context in the form of interviews from the protesters. It's almost like a joke. Like I'm doing it and I'm humiliating myself doing it. Does anyone get that or no? Like, if you're like a sadist, you go, I'm going to create this crazy sexualized. I don't think about voyeurism or we're going to protest in the nude. Who thinks about this stuff? So question 3 and 4. We'll see if that's right. That's correct. Who are your mothers? What are you saying, dude? I will go in. I am not in the mood for stupid con. That is. I think the last one that we're trying to mess with the comments. We're like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm not like a normal. I'm a stand-up comedian. Who are you? I work for YouTube, dude, and I will. I'm taking policy training right now, and Mika. How do you Mike at Zone? At Mike at Zone. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I hate to repeat myself for the 100th time. Real buzzkill, Mike at Zone. But I had a community guideline breach on YouTube, and I usually appeal them, and right away they always. I never had a time where they didn't accept the appeal. This time was different, where they offered me policy training, so I took it, and we're doing it right now. If you stop asking questions, where are you from? I am from Romania. You ever hear of Romania? I'm sorry. I'm not being mean. I am from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Sorry for being mean to you. I have to take policy training and I get upset. And I take my anger out sideways when I take policy training. Namaste. Namago. You feel me? Oh, come on now. All right. I do need a... All right. So we are going to go to the next training. What do you want to do to have your warning expired? A 7-question training. Oh, that was it. We did it, guys. That's the only one. No way. We did it, guys. We beat the system. And you guys got to see. How strange is that? I want to decompress what I just went through because that was kind of weird. the fact Nushi is protesting in the nude. That's one of the questions. The first one is about voyeurism, or second one was about voyeurism. How strange is that? You have to be sexually advanced to understand what voyeurism even is. That's when you are a creep, pretty much. And it's like the trench coat guys. Rawr! They open up the trench coat. That's what voyeurism is, watching someone and getting sexual gratification from them not knowing that you're watching. That's really what it is. There's a sadistic component to it. There's a control and power piece. Like, you have power over that person because you're watching and they don't know. And you're like spies. Like, the CIA is kind of voyeurism-ish. They're kind of saying, like, that's what 5-year-olds do. Let's go and spy on the girls. That's what CIA is. Now I'm going to probably get another community guideline for talking about the CIA. So how weird. I think most of the people that one day system will beat you. One day. Oh, really? You don't know me at all, dude. Yeah, very weird test. Thank you guys for commenting on this stuff. What is this Mika at Zone, dude? What is your deal, dude? Why are you asking me so many questions? Do you want to know my penis size? I'm 8 inches. Do you want my social security? Okay. Me too. So that's that. Okay. So I want to explain in more detail. By taking the active community guideline strike policy training, you get your warning removed. So what happens when you have a warning is you can potentially, if you get a strike, not be able to post for 90 days. And I believe that video would get taken down, stuff like that. And it wouldn't be monetized. I don't think you are monetized through those days. What up, dude? What's going on? What's happening? I can't believe, so wherever you're, I just finished up a community guideline violation strike policy training, and I filmed it, and the questions are ridiculous. They're insane. By the way, what video do I have that I would have to voyeurism? Am I filming? I'm not weird at all. I might say things that are insensitive, and again, we're going back to the question, the real question at hand. The feminine side says you should be kind at all times. I believe that too. And I also believe you are an adult and you should regulate your own emotions. No one's going to do that job for you. And why are you letting other people regulate your emotions? Doesn't make sense. That's the masculine side. Toughen up. Regulate your own emotions. I don't know. People even get defense mechanisms as adults to block and deflect. Like, I'm not saying that's good, but people work things out in different ways. So to totally go into, I think that the feminization of society gets exponentially increased the more social media is around, because the whole idea is it's very feminine, and women really like it, and then they have all these posts and they get more attention than males online. I think most people know that, but what happens then is the femininity increases. Here's how I know feminism has taken a hold to some degree. I'm not saying I'm not pro it. I'm not against it. Relax. Put the guns down there, Micah Zone. Mike at Zone. He's in the zone, guys. He's really in the zone with these interrogating questions. Here's how I know it. Erica Kirk. Everyone feels like something's afoot with Erica Kirk. Meanwhile, feminism has taken a hold of society so much that you forgot that when you die, your wife gets all your stuff. Charlie Kirk probably wasn't a dummy when it came to finances, right? He's head of this huge organization, Turning Point USA. Erica Kirk gets the company, business law. Like, she's the wife of Charlie Kirk. She gets a lot more than that, too. Probably his estates, whatever. That's what happens. Women get all your stuff. 50% if you're, divorced. What's my views on Donald Trump? Dude, I don't even watch the news. What is my view on Donald Trump? I don't know. I'm interested to see. Honestly, this is what I'm interested in seeing Donald Trump do. How are you going to? Because his thing was like, no more wars. Meanwhile, we have a war in our own country, in Minneapolis. That's crazy. People are dying out there. They're being shot. That's a war zone to me. I would consider that a war zone. It's dangerous. It's not safe. Would you bring your kids there? No. And that's a city. And people should be able to bring their kids anywhere in the United States. I think that most people would agree with that. That's crazy. You need another policy training. And I'm interested in seeing how is he going to handle this in a diplomatic way. Is he just going to send more troops there? Is he going to withdraw 90%, 95%, like most presidents do in weird Vietnam, Joe Biden? Because they don't want to upset people when they ask hard questions like, what's your views on Donald Trump? I'm telling you straight up, I'm interested to see how he's going to Minneapolis because I believe this is what is going. Remember in the Chaz zone? My intuition that you can federal free zones. And that was their intention at Chaz and successful for a few weeks. Minneapolis is attempting to do wide. They don't want federal agents there. The mayor has said this publicly. The local police department is at war, essentially. From what you guys probably know more than me. Yeah, you should be able to be safe. I totally agree with that. I think it's horrible that in Minnesota, I don't know if you guys have ever been. I've been to Minnesota. I've been to Wisconsin. I've been to those states. Surprisingly cool. They are cool states and really nice people. And for the most part, I would say they're mostly like, there's conservatives outside of the cities, but like Madison, Wisconsin, you'd be surprised at how liberal that city is. It's a very liberal city. Minneapolis, same way. And I just don't like people getting shot. I don't like people taking revenge then because these are normal. People think like these ICE agents are Captain America. No. I've worked on military bases and surprisingly, a lot of them have lower IQs than you. Air Force has higher IQs. I want to speak highly about veterans and stuff, but these aren't like Captain America's. They're everyday people. They will break at some point. And when they break, are you going to get more deaths? So like, you would think the left's strategy, brick through a Starbucks. We're going to throw up, this is for Biden. Throwing a brick. This is for the Democratic Party. And being mean and stuff. And you would think that strategy would be more sophisticated because you're going to break these ICE agents, and then you might see more deaths. You might see more aggressive behavior. You might see retaliations. These are just average people. So I don't think that strategy is a winning strategy. I think the fact that I'm a little bit under the weather. The fact that they don't have guns is harder to deal with than if they did, believe it or not. Because no one wants to see a peaceful protester gunned down, right? But it's hard to differentiate the malicious ones versus the everyday protester, especially when they're all covered. It's actually it's complicated, and it's similar to in Iraq and Afghanistan. You can't identify the terrorists as easily as you would want to. So that's my understanding of it. And Epstein, I don't know really. The Epstein thing's weird. What are my thoughts on Epstein? It wouldn't happen to my generation. I'll tell you that. Like, we're gonna entice you with I don't know, man. It's strange to think that we're gonna send a sexy lady. We got you now. We know your secrets. You are into pedophilia. How weird, how off the rails does your sex life have to, maybe this is, maybe it's more widespread. Am I the only one? Because there's sexual policy trading now. Epstein files. If you were an alien looking down at America right now, you go, these people are sexual freaks, dude. These guys are freaks, right? Pedophilia left and right. Oh, wait, the P word. Now I said the words in context to news reports. I'm simply reporting on the protests for the Epstein files. I did. There was a No Kings protest by my. You can't say that word, P word. So, all right. Hey, Riley Gallo, thank you. You guys are the best. You guys can leave whenever you want. Don't feel obligated to stay. On my behalf, I'm just simply doing. I simply wanted to show how crazy these policies can get. I knew it was going to be interesting. That was real. I never took that policy training violation training course. Are we better for it? That's my question. We all wish you would leave. No, they don't. No, we don't. No one wishes that. That was a very rude comment. And why are you doing that? Are you taking your own insecurities and narcissistic traits out on someone else and you want to make others feel as bad as you feel? Elijah, Eli, Yahoo, Evie, 007. Is that what's going on? Are you hurting? Are you hurting inside and you have to take it out on other people? Aww. Let's give him a hug, guys. Let's give Eli... Let's give him a hug. Eli, Yahoo. I'm sorry. Are you Asian too? What is the Asian thing? What is that, Chinese scripture? Yo, buddy. What's up, dog? What's up, dude? Now I'm just reading comments as I'm bored. All right. I hope people found that interesting. If you're just coming in now, I'm going to recap what we just did on this live stream. I had a video that was removed. I don't really know why. And in the past, I've always appealed it. And they always accepted it. When I first moved to Austin, everything got my whole YouTube channel got derailed. And I did get some community guideline stuff because I wasn't aware of how in depth the guidelines and rules are. There's a lot of regulatory compliance stuff that you wouldn't necessarily find intuitive. So instead of appealing it, which I've done in the past, and they've always appealed it, because someone mentioned on here it's like AI, which is true. I think there is AI stuff that regulates YouTube, and then when it gets to a person, oh no, this is just, I don't know why it flagged this, it shouldn't have. They offered me a policy training course. Not making this up. So we took it live. I showed you guys the questions, the answers, and you have unlimited tries to get it right. So this training consisted of all sexual content. Not making this up. It's like voyeurism. It talks about like some in-depth, adult, mature stuff, which I felt kind of uncomfortable taking the test because it's weird. If I was taking that by myself, I would have felt more uncomfortable. But I had all the support from all you fine ladies and gentlemen out there. Thank you so much for your support. So you're from America. I'm from Romania, dude. Because you're gay. Hey, you know what? You know what's interesting? The people in high school that, when I was a kid, I'm probably older than you guys. The people that said he's gay either listened to Michael Jackson or Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal, which is also Michael Jackson. They all listen to Michael Jackson, dude. And that's the weirdest insult to me. Like Shane Gillis is famous for, you're gay. Instantly going to, you have sex with males. Where it puts you on the defensive. I have a great, right? It's good. I have a great comeback on stage for that, which leaves you speechless and there's no rebuttal because it instantly puts it on you. But I can't say this stuff on YouTube. So it's kind of hard to defend he's gay. I'm just saying, it is. It's kind of funny. So on a rag, He's mad now because I called him out for wanting to hurt people as bad as he feels on the inside. Oh no, he's hurting. He's hurting, so he has to hurt other people. How funny. How immature, too. What are you, a sadist? He's a sadist. Jordan Peterson comes in. Eli Hoover, that 007, is a sadist, and he calls people gay to satisfy his narcissistic components. Yeah, you guys rock. Hey, I'm not calling you a narcissist. I was joking about that. I think you're just trying to have fun, and it is funny, all right? I'll be here all week, dude. No big deal. And the worst part is, I hated it. I hated it. I get so mad. Come on, you guys have to. It's fun, bro. It is fun. Now I get it. Like you. All right, you guys are wilding out. Peace out.